Hello, and welcome back to learning about how to install and configure the Ooyala module for Drupal. This video is going to show you how to save Drupal's tags from the Taxonomy module as labels in the Ooyala Backlot for your video assets. The first thing that we need to do is create a top-level label called tags in the Ooyala Backlot. After you have logged into the backlot, click the Manage tab and then look on the left-hand side where you will see a list of different categories that you can filter your Ooyala content by. At the very bottom, for a new account, there will be an All Labels entry with no labels showing up underneath. Click the plus sign to add a new label. A new label will be created, and you can double-click on it to change it to whatever you want to call it. In this case, we're going to call it tags, so that way it matches what we're calling the vocabulary in Drupal. Now that we have created the top-level label, we can go back to our Drupal site and go to the modules page. From here, we can look for the Ooyala Taxonomy module. Simply check it off and then go to the bottom of the page and save the configuration to enable the module. We have now enabled the Ooyala Taxonomy module. If you go to Configuration, under Media, and then Ooyala Settings, we can see at the very bottom of the form there is now Taxonomy Vocabulary Syncing available. We can now choose what vocabularies in Drupal, in this case tags, we want to map with different top-level labels within Ooyala. Because we've named them the same, it's really easy to set this up if you have multiple vocabularies and multiple labels in the backlot. But if you have different labels in the backlot that already exist for other content or other sites, the vocabulary names do not have to match, so that way your terminology for the front end of your Drupal site can match what your users are expecting. I'm going to save this configuration, and I'm going to confirm the initial import of the tags from Ooyala. As we already have 3 tags in our taxonomy, they have been sent to Ooyala to be created. Currently, we have a tags vocabulary assigned to our article content type as what comes with Drupal in the standard installation profile. Now what we are going to do is add that tags vocabulary to our video content type. If we go to Structure and Content Types, we can see the 3 content types that are defined on this site: article and basic page, which come with Drupal, and then video, which has been previously created. If you click on Manage Fields, you will be able to add an existing field to the content type. In this case, we are going to select the term reference field tags. We save that. We get to choose any settings to be applied to this field in the video content type. We're going to accept the defaults and save the settings. If we take a look at our default content listing, we can see I have already uploaded 4 different videos to the Ooyala Backlot. In fact, these correspond with the 4 videos that we can see in our live status back in the backlot. From our Drupal site, we can choose any one of these videos and add tags. So I'm going to edit the CVS tutorial video and add a few tags. If we scroll down past the title and body fields, we can see the Drupal tags field. I'm going to tag this video with module development, Drupal, and archive. When I save this video, we will be able to see in Drupal that these 3 tags have been applied to the video. There they are right below the video. And if we go back to the Ooyala Backlot, after a few minutes, it will automatically update to show the new tags that have been created and the asset that has been tagged. However, the backlot application sometimes takes a while to actually reflect the current status of the data in your account. So if you want to see the new data that has been applied by Drupal quickly, you can reload the backlot application. After logging back into the Ooyala Backlot, we can click on the Manage tab, and we will see that the new tags have been applied to our video. If we can click on the asset, and we can see the labels in the Details tab. So Archive, Drupal, and Module Development have all been applied. As well, we can filter videos by those tags using the left-hand sidebar. Likewise, we can delete or edit tags within the Drupal site, or edit the tags within Ooyala's Backlot, and they will be synced with the video assets in Drupal, assuming that you have a publicly accessible website. If we wanted to use a different style of tagging, such as with a fixed vocabulary, we can do that simply by changing settings within Drupal. If we go back to our content type settings under Structure, and then Content Types, and then Manage Fields under the content type we want to edit, we can then edit the field that we have, and we can change the widget. Right now, it is an autocomplete term widget, but we can change it to checkboxes or a select list. I'm going to choose checkboxes. Now that I have saved that, I can go back to the video that I've previously edited, and I can remove the archive and Drupal tags. Once I save the video, the asset will be updated in Ooyala to reflect the removal of those two tags. And if we take a look at the Ooyala Backlot, which I have already refreshed, we can see that the labels have been removed and the only label left is the module development label. Since labels are tightly integrated with Drupal's Taxonomy module, we can use other Drupal modules to extend and configure how labels behave within our Drupal site. For example, using the Taxonomy Access Control module, we can apply access control to videos based off of taxonomy tags. Likewise, using a module such as Term Permissions, we can restrict and configure which tags which users can apply to assets. For more information about using and configuring the Taxonomy module, check out the Taxonomy category on Drupalize.Me. Thanks for your time.